AI dropshipping is insane and it's absolutely taking over. You can nowadays create your entire store with AI, you can find a winning product with AI and then even market it with AI, like all of these people using this AI UGC right now that gets millions of views. This is absolutely insane, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can bring your AI dropshipping onto the next level with Claude AI, and I found an insane way to use this with another tool to actually run your entire store and get insane money results. Now, a lot of people are already using this to make insane amounts of money. So if you're not using this Claude automation workflow that I'm about to show you, you're gonna be left behind. So make sure to like and subscribe for this free value, and now let's get right into this. Now, obviously you need Claude for this. You can see here I have Claude opened up. I'm using the desktop version, but this also works if you have the browser version or even the version on your mobile phone. Yeah, here in Claude we have to go to something called customize here and then to connectors, and here we can add some custom connectors. Now what this basically lets Claude do is to access different tools and then use it inside of the chats. So here just click on add, and now the tool that we are going to use is called AutoDS. And then you have to put in this link here, mcp.autods.com/mcp. I'll also leave it linked down below. And then once you've done it, we can click on add right here and the connector will be added, as you can see. Now we'll just quickly have to verify this by clicking on this button, and now you can see AutoDS is added here. This is what you will need to look for, and then you can see here all the different things we can do with this. Now this is not even everything, but here you can see get winning products, similar products, get bulk items, list products, list stores. So it can do a lot of stuff, and I'm going to show you how insane this is now, because this is more insane than you think. But before this, I'm actually going to put this on always allow here for all of this stuff, so that Claude can just work with AutoDS without me having to approve everything. But now we have this set up. Now we can go on a brand new chat, and here we can say something like, please use the AutoDS MCP to find like 10 different products. Here we connect to this AutoDS platform, so it will basically give us 10 winning products, and this is always the first step when you do Ecom. Obviously we want a winning product. So let's just see how we can do this product. As you can see, it's automatically choosing the AutoDS icon, and now it's finding us products, and it's all within this Claude chat, right? So you can, for example, have your meta MCP, AutoDS MCP, everything together in one place. Here you can see it already found us some products. Here's like this arrow toy set for children, disposable plastic toilets, and here is the exact product that AutoDS found us, like these bowls for kids. And as you can see, it's actually very good. It has very low cost, and this is like a very good like play set that we can definitely charge like $50 for. So that's basically how you can find winning products. You can just ask with Claude, and you can, for example, even make the prompt more detailed. You can say something like, I want to sell a pet toy in this niche for this group. Then it will give you the exact winning product that is perfect for you, so you don't have to scroll that long on AutoDS. But now let's actually continue, because now I'm going to show you the second way that I found this to work, and this is actually my favorite way. So listen up. Now here I'm going to open a new Claude chat, and what we're actually going to do is first of all find a competitor store. You've probably like scrolled before on your phone and like saw like some other people drop shipping, for example, on Instagram, and saw their store. And now I'm going to show you exactly how we can replicate this and completely let AI build this and also import it into Shopify. This is absolutely insane. So here's how it goes. For example, here I found this shapewear. Shapewear is a great product to sell for women. There's a lot of women that will buy this because their biggest insecurity is, for example, their body, and there they want a fix. So this is actually a great product that many women want. And here you can see, here's a store selling this exact product. And if you would want to copy this store now, we don't even need to do anything crazy. Now, instead of completely rebuilding it by hand, or for example, using the source code, as I've shown you on this channel before, by going on inspect and then getting the code and then putting it in Claude Code and trying to code everything, this AutoDS MCP makes it way easier. We can put it in here, some pictures of the store, and specify what we like about this. For example, I also like the header, so I'm also going to make a picture of this, pull these photos in here, and now we can say, use the AutoDS MCP to copy this store, please rebuild it, and for my product, which is like a shapewear pants. And now you can see it's starting to work on our store with only one prompt. This is how insane this is. We just gave some pictures. I also gave like a bit of like context, what kind of shapewear I want to sell, and now it's creating the store. And the great thing is, with this AutoDS MCP, it will additionally just import it into our Shopify store. And then it already started working on this, and now AutoDS MCP can just import it into a Shopify store. Here I also have another example of a store that I created with the AutoDS MCP, as you can also see up here in the corner. And basically if we just go on edit theme here, we can see the store, and you can actually see this is the store that I created. If we go on catalog, it imported a bunch of different products, as you can see. If we like go onto this mini retro thing, for example, and then here the product page is very great. We have some reviews, we have the pricing, we have different color variants, and we have this like buy bundle thing that is very, very great. Now obviously I would change some of the pictures, but that's how easy you can make an entire store with like AutoDS MCP. And trust me, I used to spend hours of time for just creating a simple store like this, and now it's possible to just do this as a complete beginner without any knowledge. They also added this like shipping bar, so this is very, very cool, and you can also go to checkout. It all works perfectly, and that within one prompt. So yeah, I will leave a link down below to AutoDS because it's really a no-brainer to use it. But yeah, that's how insane AutoDS is, and AutoDS is a platform that has a lot of other tools as well. I'm using it all the time to do product research, and I've really used this over the past 2 years to actually make some money with dropshipping. So the link is down below if you want to try it for yourself. But now lastly, we have the product that we found with the product research through the Claude MCP, and then we have also built a store. What is the last thing that you always need? This is advertising. So even though this video is about Claude MCP, I just quickly also want to talk about advertising, because you've probably seen these UGC ads already, and it's very easy to actually do this with Claude as well. And here the best thing that I found is to connect something called Higgsfield, and I've done a bunch of video generations in here already. Here you can, for example, see like some skeleton dancing, and look how realistic this like animation style is. Here I, for example, created this paper animation videos, and this performs very, very good in ads actually. Here I made it about like fast food, but you can also make it about any other thing. For that you can just connect Higgsfield MCP the same way we just did with AutoDS, and then generate this. Or another way you can create these insane UGC ads is to use something called create UGC AI that I've been using, and this is a website that I've been using in the past, and it's insane for like these realistic AI UGC videos like you can see here. This is super, super good, so use that for that. And then what you want to do with this is what I always say, there's 2 ways to go about this: with paid advertising or with free advertising. And with the free advertising you can basically just leverage organic reach on Instagram and TikTok and post this. Now I've done this before as well, posting organic videos on Instagram and TikTok to promote my products on Shopify, and it has actually worked pretty well for me. I used to get millions of views, but for me the best way to actually scale a product and to have like plannable sales is to use paid advertising. And here I will just quickly give you the breakdown on how I go about this. And here I'll basically always create a simple campaign inside of the TikTok Ads Manager. On the first page you don't have to touch anything. We're not going to create a CBO campaign. Then on the next page you have to add your pixel. Then I always put it on 18+. You want to only target people that are actually able to pay and not some kids. And then you can also do some targeting with like male and female. For example, if you have like a female shapewear product like I just showed you, it doesn't make sense to target males at all. But then I always leave it completely blank, because the algorithm can do the targeting best on its own. And then of course on the last page here you need your video creators, and here we can put these video creators from either Create UGC or for example Higgsfield MCP in there with these nice AI generated videos, and trust me, it will perform pretty good. And that's basically how you can leverage Claude AI to build your entire store, to do your marketing, and to even find your product. So I will really recommend you to check out AutoDS MCP. It's a no-brainer. I'll leave a link down below where you can try it for only $1. It's a no-brainer offer. But yeah, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this where I show you how you can use Claude for dropshipping. And I'll also show you a bunch of other things, such as how to create AI UGC creatives and basically build a new dropshipping store from scratch. I even do these challenges. So yeah, stay tuned for that, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.